Hey horror fans, once again it's the Horror Miser Money G, and today I'm going to do a special video. I saw a video from one of my horror ghouls, HorrorGal Susan, and she did a video tag and twisted it up and put horror elements in it, and she decided that, say, hey, look, if you want to do one, go ahead and put one up, and if you want to do what she did, go ahead and post it up and send it to her so that way she can view it. So I decided to do my own. So here's my life horror tag video. Now, unfortunately, I don't know about editing in order to do some fancy stuff. Hopefully, there'll be one day I can do that. So I have to actually read the questions that she saw. So hopefully you'll enjoy this as well. And I think this will be a great video for people who want to see this, like this video. Let's see, the first horror movie you remember seeing. Well, most people who know me know that I grew up watching horror pictures, and I believe the first horror picture I saw was probably like when I was 6 or 7 years old, and my brother woke me up and told me that The Mummy, the original Mummy, I think it was a 1941 version, was on. So that was my first horror movie that I ever remember seeing, was actually The Mummy. It was pretty creepy. Way better than, unfortunately, the Tom Cruise Mummy that I saw earlier this year. Of course, I have a review of that as well. But really, that's the first movie I remember seeing when I was young, was the original Mummy. Universal Monsters. Yes, they rule. Question number 2, teenage crush. I really don't remember having an actor or actress, I would say, that I had a crush on as a teenager. Thought very hard and long about it. I don't remember having any type of a crush on any actress back when I was a teenager. Maybe Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, if you want to count that, I guess, but really not that I have a crush on her or anything. I thought she looked good as Wonder Woman, but that's basically it. Really didn't have a crush on anything when I was a teenager. I was too busy going to school. I mean, I can't think of any actress I had a crush on. And maybe Halle Berry, but I don't know if she was doing it at the time when I was a teenager. So, sorry, really didn't have any crushes at that time. Question number 3. Bad choices, good outcome. A movie that you watched and ended up liking. I remember when I got Jennifer's Body online, and I really didn't think I was going to like it, because they're not saying that Megan Fox is a bad actor or actress. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I actually enjoyed it. It's one of my guilty pleasure movies, so every now and again I like to watch that movie, and I enjoy it. I actually think it's a pretty good picture. I'm probably one of the few people that liked it. So, Jennifer's Body. That's the answer to that question. Question number 4 is first date. What movie did you see on a first date? I actually love this one. A lot of people know that I'm a happily married man to my lovely wife, Kelly Sharice Timber Smith, and our first date, I actually took her to a horror movie. Yes, went to go see Tales from the Crypt Demon Night. What a nice way to start a relationship, is you take a woman who is not really into horror pictures, but you are. I took her to go see Tales from the Crypt Demon Night, and was a pretty good fun time. I'm pretty sure she thought I was a nerd, because that's what she told me, but I thought that was cute to say that. So yeah, first date movie, I took my wife, went in to see Tales from the Crypt Demon Night, which I love, by the way. Love that movie, but that was the start of our relationship, a horror movie. Let's see, question number 5, home comfort. What movie reminds you of time with the family? Well, pretty simple. It had to be Gremlins. My mother, unfortunately, God rest her soul, loved Gremlins when she finally got to saw it, and so anytime when there was a time to spend with the family, we would watch Gremlins, because she enjoyed it. She thought the creatures were funny, and yeah, so it had to be Gremlins. I thought that was a good family movie to watch all the time. So I think that would be the movie for question number 5. Home comforts, when movie reminds you of home, that would be Gremlins. Question number 6, first heartbreak. What movie upset you or hit you more than you thought? I'm going to go with Jaws. Reason why is because Jaws did not scare me, but because sharks are real, I refuse to go swimming in any ocean. Sorry, sharks are real, and they do bite you. They might not eat you, but they do bite you. And even though I've seen the whole plenty of shark pictures, I refuse to swim in any ocean because of sharks, because of that movie Jaws, because Jaws sharks are real. So that's the movie that really hit me more than I thought it was, because I'm not going to do it. I'd rather skydive than go into an ocean, but then again, I probably won't do skydiving because I don't want to jump out of airplanes neither. But that's how bad that movie got me. Sorry. No sharks, no swimming in oceans. And that's question number 6. Question number 7, leaving home. What movie was the first you watched without your family? It's simple. That would be The Exorcist, because The Exorcist came out when I was little. My mother did not want me to watch it because she thought it was too intense for me. So one time when she was not at home and it came on, I watched it and I enjoyed it. I actually thought, yeah, some of the scenes are very creepy, but I like creepy stuff. Hey, that's why I love horror pictures, because I like seeing creepy stuff. I actually laughed at some of the scenes, especially when Reagan was jumping up and down the bed. I thought it was funny. Hey, I was an 11-year-old kid. What do you want? I thought it was funny. But yeah, seeing The Exorcist by myself was a question to answer leaving home. Question number 8. Good times. What movie do you watch the most and why? Well, the movie I watch the most when I get a chance, when it's on, is Insidious. It is one of my favorite horror pictures of all time. It's on my top 10 of horror pictures of all time. When that movie, actually any of the Insidious that are on, I watch it. I can't get enough of that movie. James Wan did a great job when he directed that movie and made that movie. And yes, the Red Horde Demon still freaks me out when he is hiding behind Patrick Wilson's character and Barbara Hershey screams out the way. That's one of the best jump scare scenes I've seen in a long while. So Insidious, I always will watch that movie. Okay, question number 9. What is your favorite non-English horror picture? Now, I don't get a chance to watch a lot of foreign horror pictures, but the one thing I did was record or wreck. Pretty good movie. I actually saw the American version, Quarantine, first before I saw Wreck. But then once I saw Wreck, I said, you know what? I like this better. It's better well paced. Even though it's subtitles, I still understood it. I understood what's going on. I actually saw the sequel and the third one. I have not seen the fourth one, but I did see all 3 Wrecks, or record, whatever you want to call it. And they're all pretty good. I like the second one. I like the third one. I have not seen the fourth one, although the fourth one I've heard was not as good. But that's question number 9, Wreck. Question number 9. Sorry about that. Question 10. Sorry about that. What TV series got you hooked? That's simple. American Horror Story. Love all the seasons. Some better than others. Like season 1. Loved season 2. Season 3 was okay. Season 4 was good. Freak Show was okay. Loved the last season, the Roanoke issue. I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, American Horror Story is the one that got me hooked. Once I saw it, I said, I gotta see it. It was a great anthology story. I loved the first season. Like I said, second season was real good. Jessica Lange is perhaps one of the best actresses I've seen in my lifetime, and she really killed it in every season that she was in. Kind of missed her last season, so hopefully maybe she might come back for it when it comes back this year. But yeah, definitely American Horror Story. Question 11, sick day. If you don't feel well, what movie cheers you up? I'm a very healthy guy. I really don't get sick that much, but if I do get sick, I don't know if I watch any movie because I'm trying to do well. But if there is one movie that will cheer me up, it's have to be Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. It's one of my favorite nightmare movies. That movie cheers me up because Freddy is just great in the picture with his one-liners. I love his one-liners are excellent. The Dream Warriors are pretty good. So if there's any movie that cheers me up, it's Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Question 12. Looking into the future, what movies are you looking forward to seeing? There's plenty of movies that I'm looking forward to seeing. Obviously, the remake of It, Stephen King's It. News of Cult of Chucky. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Saw some previews. One called Happy Death Day. It's like a slasher version of Groundhog Day. There's a trailer that came out a couple weeks ago. I'm looking forward to that. So those two movies I'm looking forward to are obviously something non-horror related. Obviously Star Wars, The Last Jedi. I'm looking forward to that. So that's for question number 12. What movies are looking forward to seeing in the future. Question 13. What movie do you like to see remade? Last night I was with Gory B movie from Horror Addicts, The Girls Night Out. I mentioned that they were talking about remakes, and then they mentioned what movie would like to get seen made, and I said The Car. I would love to see The Car get remade. It's one of my favorite old school horror movies. It was a very good. Came out in the mid '70s. Many people might think that Christine. They don't know about The Car. Christine actually borrowed elements from The Car. So if you haven't seen The Car, go see it. It's a great old school horror picture, and I would love to see that picture get remade because I think they can do a lot of great stunt work with today's technology. I don't think you would have to use particularly a lot of CGI with it. You can actually use practical stuff with some of the things I saw in The Car. So definitely would love to see The Car get remade. And the last question, what 3 films do you think you'll always enjoy watching? Well, I will always enjoy watching Aliens, because I love Aliens. I always enjoy watching Aliens. Any of the Conjuring movies, I always enjoy watching that. And let's go with old school horror. I will watch any of the Hammer movies starring Christopher Lee and the Dracula series, whether it's Dracula Prince of Darkness, Dracula is Risen from the Grave, or Dracula AD. I will always enjoy watching those 3 because I love them. It's funny. It's Christopher Lee. He was perhaps one of the best Draculas I've seen, other than Bela Lugosi. So, yeah, those pictures I will always enjoy seeing. Well, that's it. That's my horror video tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and I'll send it over to you, Susan. So I hope you enjoyed as well. And that's it. If you want to do one, hey, be my guest. You can put one up if you want. If you want me to tag you, I'll tag you. And if you want to do one, whether you want to put a horror spin on it, you want to just do regular one, because most people just do this regular ones, be my guest and you'll do it as well. So that's my video for today. Please, if you want to like this video, press that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and also ring that bell so that we get notified for any new content I put on my channel. Also, all my social media links will be down in the description below. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Money G, and always remember that horror rules.